how do you divide your time between Eddie Levert, the solo artist, and the OJs? In 2025, how do you divide that time?
It's becoming hard. It's becoming it's becoming a challenge. It's a challenge now because you know I'm being able. There are people who want to book me as Eddie Levert, and then people want to book the OJs. So now it's getting where it's conflicting. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? I have I have to decide on whether I want to do this date as Eddie Levert or whether I want to do the OJ's date. So yeah, it's coming hard. It's becoming a chore now. It's 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 being very testy, very testy.
But how do you manage the relationship then with yourself and say Walter when it comes to okay, Walter, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this solo show here, and then okay, we can do the OJs. How as
It,
brothers?
like I said, it's becoming very testy. See, well, we have an agreement that anything that he does as the OJs, anything that I do as the OJs, uh, he has to get paid. If he does the OJs without me, then he has to pay me. And
Okay.
so, but if I do things as Eddie Levert, I don't have to pay him.
Goodness. But you've been together for
That,
so,
that's why that's why I say it's becoming testy. It's getting testy. It's
oh my
getting testy.
goodness. After almost for 60 years, it's still it's still like
It's
this.
still testy. It's still testy. Still testy.
When you look back at your career, what do you think would be some of the proudest moments that you would reflect on um, in your long decade of music?
Um, one of the proudest moments just to have been with the OJs and brought them from obscurity to where they are now, and that they are able to go through the business and still be valuable to the business. But one of the greatest things that I achieved while I was doing this is that I was able to put my sons in the business and they became a success. You know what I'm saying? And that with Levert and all the things that Gerald Levert that did, you know, those those are that's a feather in my cap because those are things that I made happen. You know what I'm saying? That I put into the game, and and they were successful. So you know, uh, it's like I tell people now. Everybody says, "Well, okay, Gerald Levert and Levert, and they were very successful." But I'm the guy who took those tapes around for 2 years on my dime, going from record company to record company, trying to put them into the game, and finally got it off when I finally ran into Hank Caldwell and Sylvia Rome, and I was able to get it off. That was 2 years later after I spent money flying all over the country trying to make that happen. But and I tell everybody needs to give me my credit. I deserve that credit. I did that.
Yeah, yeah. I interviewed Mark Gordon a year ago, and he says exactly that. He talks about the big piano when he came to your house, and he spoke
Yeah,
about how were there to teach them the industry and the business, but also make the connections. So yeah,
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 because I for 2 years I ran with their tapes under my arm trying to sell them. You know, a lot of people would tell me, they sound so much like the OJs. Why don't we put them on the shelf and and then bring them out? No, I don't want to do that. Come on, if they're gonna end my career, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but I think there's room for both of us. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because we the OJs are still talented. The Bird is talented in their own right. They're just a younger version of us. But I I went through a lot of uh, crap trying to get them started. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
when I finally got them on the way, it came to fruition that they were real, and the OJs are for real.
yeah. I mean, and I think people may take it for granted that how much you did it to help your sons and Mark. Because some parents are like, I'm focused on my career. If you want to get into this, go ahead and do it yourself. But
Yeah, yeah,
also,
but
yeah,
no, I felt like it was my job as a parent and as a guy that's in the business. So if they want to get in the business, then I have to do everything I can to help them to do that.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind of.
Somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
what was it like growing up?
business and she's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces
Trying to get this one and that one.
that works for me, but just for me,
No, okay.
They don't understand what Jodeci's voice and men and all spirits.
play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.